Hey, call me Shape. And today I'm reacting to a video titled, Women Finally Get Why Men Are Done. Let's get right into it.
I could see now why men pull away emotionally, because it just happened to me today, and I got to see from a man's point of view what it's like to date a woman sometimes. This is no shade towards women in any way, because I'm a woman. I completely understand, and I'm sure I do this as well. But it was funny because I came home, me and my sister lived together, and as soon as I get in the house, she just starts bitching at me about things that she wished I was doing, like cleaning the cat's litter box, setting up certain appointments, whatever it was around the house. And then all of a sudden I was thinking, like, no wonder I always just go to my room. Like, I don't want to be around you when as soon as they come into the door, you're just kind of nagging. Like, I get that you're doing it, like, she's trying to do it in a jokey way, like, oh, are you gonna clean today? Oh, are you gonna do this today? And I'm just like, f off. I love my sister, but that nagging is, and I understand. What I was realizing is women do this all the time. We emotionally need to regulate. Like, there are certain times that you say, okay, if I want to actually get my partner to do something for me, because all that did is made me want to pull away and be like, you, I'm not going to do it. And I can understand why men never do what you want them to do. You're like, I've told you a million times to do this, I've told you to do this, and you're like, why can't I get him to do things? Because you're not saying it in the best fucking way. Set apart time where you're like, hey, this night at this time, can I talk to you? Let's just like talk about our relationship and things going on. Like, we'll set time for it. Then he can mentally prepare and be in that mode. But when he's just coming home from work, or he's just coming home from something and he's not in the mood for that, and you're just coming at him nagging, I understand. I was like, I get it. I wouldn't want to talk to me either. I'd be like,
I wouldn't want to talk to me either. See, that's what I'm saying. Women finally understand why we don't want to put up with this shit. I don't want to put up with this shit. And y'all talk about tone beliefs. Oh, I don't mind what you say. It's the way you said it. But apparently women don't say it the right way either. You don't say it the right way either. So it's no wonder that men, we shut down the minute we come home when you start nagging at us because, look, you want me to cook, you want me to clean, you want me to fix up here, you want me to fix up there. Bitch, I just walked in. I'm tired. I've been working all day. What the fuck you want me to do right now? How about you put a sock in it? Stop it. Okay? So I think it's pretty interesting. I'm going to continue with the rest of the video, but she's making some good points here.
off. Like, if guys did that to us, we'd be like, go the fuck away. Like, ew, you're annoying. But when we do it, we're like, it should be fine. Like, blah, blah, blah. Like, get over it. But yeah, just figuring out times to say what you want, say your needs to them, setting time apart for that is so important. You can't just nag whenever you feel like it, because if they're not in the right headspace or whatever, they're just not going to hear you the way you want, and you're just like hurting your relationship over time. Over time, they're going to pull away from you because they're like, even me, I noticed I just wanted to go to my room. I was like, I don't even want to talk to her when I come in the house. I just go straight to my room because I'm like, I'm trying to avoid her now. And that's horrible. I'm avoiding her instead of just dealing with it and being like, hey, can you not talk to me when I get home right away about things that you want me to change? And like, that's what you would wish a man would say, but they don't. So you just tell him,
oh, look, she's trying to get on us now too. She was making some good points in the beginning. Now she said, this is the things you wish men would say. You want to change us? No, you gotta change. You gotta change. Look, she said it the best. Women are treating you in such a way like you're in timeout. You gotta go straight to your room. I don't want you to talk to me like a domineering mother. You're not my mama. So cut that shit. You're not my mama. Okay? And it's appropriate for you to understand that this is not the first thing I want to hear. But she said something I disagree with. No, I don't want you to make time to nag at me. How about you don't nag? Okay, if you want something done, ask daddy politely. Okay? Ask daddy politely. Anyway, I found another clip. I thought this was pretty interesting. Take a look.
Male content creator that I follow asked, if women think the bar is in hell because men are not holding on to traditional masculine standards, then where do you think the bar is for women? I was too stunned to speak.
Even she don't know where the bar is. The bar is in super hell. Okay, it's in the hell after hell. It's in the hell within hell. Okay, women, y'all always say, oh, standards are so low for men. Standards are so low for men. The last time I checked, women are more obese and more overweight than men are. Man, and women are way more demanding than men are. So don't tell me you offer less, but you want more. Something ain't right here. Something ain't right here. Anyway, I thought this video was interesting as well. Take a look.
I remember watching Michael Blackson live, and he talked about how growing up he was severely bullied. And some of the jokes that he told us that people made about him, you could hear the women in the crowd saying, "Oh my gosh, like it went too far." And he was like, "Oh, F you, mother sucker. If you ladies want to feel bad for me, give it to me in coochie. If you can't give me coochie instead of your empathy, I don't want your empathy." And I was like, oh, ever since that day, anytime I feel empathetic for a man, I withdraw myself, and I remember what Michael Blackson said. I say that to say this. There was a guy that I tried to date. He was not my type. I tried to be open-minded, but my mind is closed right back to what it was supposed to be. And he was a foster kid. He tried to tell me, you know, his sad story and try to get empathy out of me about how his mom was strung out on drugs, the white stuff that you line up and use your nose to use. And, you know, he tried his best to try to get me to be empathetic to sleep with him. And I know he tried to sleep with me because when I didn't give it up to him, he then tried to give me a deadline of when I should sleep with him. And I remember just saying to myself, all right, girl, it's time for you to go to hell. And when I tell myself that, that means all bets are off. I can say whatever I want. And I basically was like, you know, you're really lustful. He's like, no, I just really like you. Again, trying to lie to me. It made sense why he was lustful. I'm not saying I'm a therapist, but I just called out what it was. I was like, your mom had you out of lust, not out of love. Did she do it for drugs? Or did she do it because she liked the man she was with? Because you don't even know who your father is. That man hung up on me. I think he wanted to curse me out. I'm happy he didn't because I had more to say. And so then I went on my story.
Whoa. See, this is the part that confuses me. You went from understanding Michael Blackson was bullied and you felt bad for him, but when Michael Blackson said, don't feel bad for me, mother sucker, give me some coochie, okay? Don't feel me pity, give me some coochie. And I agree with that. Yeah, if you're going to feel bad for me, show me some punani, okay? Bend over, touch your toes. Let me know you feel bad for him, bro. But you told me you dated a foster kid whose mom was addicted to cocaine. He was addicted to that nose candy, okay? And you call him lustful because he wanted to smash. Those two things have nothing to do with each other. My mama wasn't strung out on drugs, and I still want to smash. So what you talking about? What you talking about? Make it make sense. Look, it's so hard for men to communicate how we feel to women because all you do is make narratives to try to say that you're this way because your mama this, your daddy this, your brother this. No, we this way because biology says we this way. Okay, men, we're not traumatized the same way women are traumatized. And if you say that, hey, look, men and women, oh, we have low standards, and you know, women don't understand men, and men don't understand women. The problem is look how you communicate to the dude that you're supposedly dating. You don't want to give him no punani, but you want to make fun of him for the way he's being, and that's why he hung up on your ass. I would have hung up on your ass too. Fuck you talking about? Anyway, I thought this video was interesting as well. Take a look. Hey, listen up, Shape Squad. Are you tired of being ignored by women? Well, download my free ebook, Be Attractive and Shut Up. It's going to teach you how to master attraction, build unshakable confidence, and win with women without words. Because chances are you're not ugly, you just talk too damn much. So download my free ebook, Be Attractive and Shut Up, and take control of your dating life right now. Now let's get right back to the content.
One of my favorite things to do is to kill people's egos. And what I mean by this is people will try to either date you or befriend you, you know, and the whole time they're operating from their ego, right? So they'll come around you trying to elicit a certain response, right, from you by doing little things, right? And typically these people, because they are egotistical, they also have this, they're not emotionally regulated, right? They know that if it was them, they would crash out. So they operate under the assumption that everyone's like that, right? So person like me, it's funny because that's my favorite game, right? You come around me trying to nitpick, do it, like have a little moment, do a little thing. I'm just going to vanish. Like, I'm not going to crash out. I'm not going to curse you out. I'm not going to yell. I don't care about you, right? But they're so far gone and have their head so far off their own ASS that they don't get that. So it's like, for example, I'll allow somebody to try and like pick me apart or nitpick me or whatever because I'm so good at this. It's just like, yeah, okay, And then once the conversation ends, I'll never talk to them again or I'll never go around them again. And that throws them all the way off and like dysregulates their nervous system in the way that's so satisfying because now they're struggling trying to figure out, what did I do? What happened? You thought I was going to crash out, huh? Here's the thing about me too. I can only crash out if I love you. I don't love that many people, if I'm being honest. So it's like thinking you ever gonna get a reaction out of me is funny. And you gonna get one. You just not gonna get the one you think you're gonna get.
I swear, women just be yapping to be yapping, y'all. What the fuck are you talking about? What the hell are you talking about? You talking about you kill people's ego? Prove to me how you kill people's ego. You are average at best. At best. At worst, you are below average. So what you talking about? Oh, if a man don't say what you want to say, you just vanish and it hurts his ego. What? What? Like, so many women want to make it seem to you they're so valuable because they reject men. Listen, lady, I reject women like you all the time. What does that prove? Okay, so what? Okay, you reject somebody. It doesn't prove anything. Your value doesn't come from the person you reject. Your value comes from the person you accept. Show me a nigga who you on your knees, gargling, slurping, and burping. That's what I want to see. Show me a man who commits to you. That's what I want to see. The guy you reject don't mean shit. Too many of you women get online talking about, oh, I don't deal with this, I don't deal with that. Show me what you deal with. If you want to prove to me you have value, prove to me the men you deal with have value. Because all y'all do is get online talking about, oh yeah, I don't do coffee dates. I don't do this type of dates. Oh yeah, I don't tolerate this. I don't tolerate that. Show me what you tolerate. Show me what you tolerate. You average as hell. What kind of man can you really command? I swear to God, some of y'all swear that just because you be dubbing some people, y'all act like nobody be dubbing you. You acting like nobody be dubbing you. Y'all make it seem like men that are high value lined up around the corner trying to talk to you, trying to date you. Bitch, prove it. Prove it. Seriously. Who the hell does this girl think she is? I don't get it. What's wrong with being average and living an average life? Why y'all gotta get online and acting like y'all higher than thou, holier than thou, above thou, but you basic? Right? Like if we look, and I wasn't even gonna do this, but you know what? We're gonna do this. We gonna do this because I really am confused. I'm really confused. Let's go through her profile. Okay, you have 22,000 followers. Whoop-de-doo. That ain't shit on TikTok. Because you're still not making no money, respectfully. You know what I'm saying? At least if you on YouTube, you probably be making money. You know what I'm saying? So that don't mean shit. Basic there. You know what I'm saying? This look basic too. You got a little, like, what do you think? You're not even showing your body. Where your body at? Where your body at? Why you got, you know a girl ain't got no body when all she shows you is pictures of her face. Bro, where your body at, bro? This is the same, you got one pose you got to do all the time because you know you turn your head the other way, you look goofy as hell. Hey, bro, no pictures of you. Where your body at, bro? Yo, if you ever see a dating app of a girl, all she showed you is headshots, you know the body weak. You know the body weak. And men, we like the body. So I'm going to say this because you want to kill the ego. You want to kill all our egos. Baby girl, you need to be somebody men desire to kill our ego respectfully. And the little boys you kill their egos, ain't nobody checking for them anyway. That's the dude you actually should be accepting because those are the men you qualified for. A lot of these dudes are crashing out because they can't figure for the life of them why you rejecting them. They think to themselves like, damn, I'm stepping down to even approach her. Why the fuck she rejected me? Fuck you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Goofy bandana with the green color on your head ass. What the fuck you talking about? Anyway, this girl made a video talking about ugly women should be allowed to share their feelings and experiences without being gaslit or told to stop talking altogether. The irony and the timing of this video, right after the video of that basic chick, it couldn't be better. Anyway, take a look.
I debated whether or not I wanted to post about this conversation topic because I feel like not only is it a touchy subject, but it's quite jarring, the response that this topic has been getting. People, specifically women, coming online to acknowledge the fact that by society they are deemed as ugly. And you guys are coming on here being like, well, I don't think any woman should call themselves like, are you guys okay? It's giving dense. More importantly, it's giving willfully dense. Because my thing is that we come on this here internet every other day to talk about pretty privilege in every way, shape, or form. In every way, shape, or form. We just had a conversation about the Victoria's Secret models not having, their bodies aren't unrealistic enough, right? Right? We have look maxers. All of this stuff about how to be pretty, how to do this, so that you too can benefit from pretty privilege, or whatever the case may be, right? We talk about it all the freaking time. So much so it makes I'm over it. I'm over it. Yet the minute that women come on here, coming from the other side, right, to share their stories, to talk about the reality that a lot of women face, a lot of people face. Y'all want to see her? Oh, I don't think any woman should be calling themselves. What is wrong with y'all? It's giving dense. It's giving willfully dense. Because what do you expect someone to do? To sit here and pretend like the way that we aren't treated by society isn't like a really, really important part of our, I don't know, life experience is ridiculous. And if someone is coming on this here internet to let y'all know that by society they're treated as ugly, and y'all sitting here talking about some, well, everyone is beautiful, you're doing a lot. You're doing a lot. And sometimes I think it's best to not talk, and to not speak, and to listen, and to let these people share their truths, share their perspective. Because we see enough perspective from pretty people all the freaking time. Or people who want to be pretty, or looks maxers, or everybody else in between. We see enough of their perspective. But the second someone coming from a different perspective opens their mouth and shares the reality of what it's like living their life, being them, all of a sudden, now we shouldn't talk about it. Now it's a touchy subject. Now no woman should come on this here internet to call themselves ugly. It's giving dense. It's giving dense. It really is.
You know, I'm glad we're ending with this video because this lady, she, even though she popularized the term, which by the way, lady, I'm gonna steal for you. Willfully dense is a funny term. I'm gonna start saying that to people, you know, but even though she talked about women being able to speak their truth as far as being unattractive, and I don't even find her unattractive. I really agree that this is actually an interesting point. Do you know the amount of courage it takes for a woman to admit she fugly? Do you understand the amount of confidence and self-awareness and self-assuredness it takes for a woman to admit that she's chopped? These girls are chopped cheese, but they get online and they tell you because you know what? They don't experience the same privilege as pretty privilege. Let me tell you something. Beauty is important for women. It really is. I know women, they want to date a man they think is cute. You want to date a man you think is handsome. But a lot of times you have to understand that a man can get by if he got status and if he got money. Now, virtually no men have status and money. Only the top 10%, top 5%, top 2%. But for the men that do have status, they can absolutely improve the amount of beautiful women they date with, right? They can definitely improve their dating life, their sex life. But women, if you're not beautiful, if you did not inherit some superior genetics and beauty, you are left behind. You are. And it's sad. It really is. But I will say this, okay? I will say this. It is much better to know where you rank in a social economic order and where you rank in the market value based on your looks than to be oblivious to it. Too many women are running around swearing they're 8, 9s, and 10s, but they're 2, 3s, and 4s. So many women run around swearing they're 8, 9s, and 10s, but they're 2, 3s, and 4s. And honestly, to me, that's way worse than sitting back, understanding that you fugly, both your parents look like they got hit by a bus, then you turn around and get on Beyonce's internet acting like somebody owe you something and that your standards for men are so high, but you don't realize the standards for yourself are in hell. They're below hell. They're at the bottom of hell. Something to think about. But I also would say this. Ladies, if you're fugly, if you really are fugly, if you're struggling with the fact that you fell off the ugly tree, what you should do is get into the gym, work your body, start being feminine as all you can be. Start hanging around feminine women, dress nice, smell good, take care of your body, maybe adopt a plant-based diet. Make sure your pH balance is right because you eat kale and you eat oatmeal. Make sure, because the last thing you can do is lower anything else when your face ain't right. You will have no room for nothing else. Okay? But again, I don't think she's ugly. So I don't know if she's talking about from personal experience or she knows somebody that's going through it. I think the last girl should listen to what she's saying because she was way out of pocket talking about, oh yeah, I reject a man and I'll kill egos. How? How? Okay? You're definitely not killing the ego of a man who got motion. Me, if a girl who's fugly, she rejects me, hey, I already got bitches. Listen, I accept it. Yo, you want to hook up with me? Listen, I already look down at girls, gargling my nuts, you know what I'm saying, telling me and calling me daddy. That's a visual I see all the time, bro. I'm having nightmares thinking about all this shit. All right? So save it. You ain't gonna kill my ego, baby girl. It can't be killed. Anyway, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Channel blowing up. I appreciate you guys. Check out some of my other videos. And I'll see y'all over there.